energizing even the energizing Bonnie. Thank you all so much, and wonderful to be back in Hamilton with my amazing team, amazing slate of candidates right here. We are so proud of you, all contributing to Hamilton in your own way. But I know that you feel like I do, and I know you're hearing from people what I'm hearing. I get letters, phone calls, and texts, and I'll be honest with you. People aren't happy with the state of Ontario today. They aren't happy with what they see in Doug Ford's Ontario. And after 7 years, things aren't getting better. In fact, things are getting worse. You know, we see that people can't afford their rent and buy groceries all in the same month. They've given up that dream of buying their own home. We have 1 million people lined up at food banks. 2.5 million people still don't have a family doctor. 11,000 who have died waiting for health care, treatment, surgery. 2,000 getting treated in a doorway or a hallway or an auditorium. It's heartbreaking what I see out there, but there's hope because we can change it. If we all came together and we made it a priority to fix our healthcare system, and we voted with one voice, we can change the government, because the only way to fix healthcare is to change the government, and it's not too late. It's not too late. This election is no way over yet. There are 10 more days, and we're going to make the most of each and one of them as we see the race narrowing between the Premier and myself. And that's why I'm reaching out today to NDP voters, and I'm asking them, if you want to change our healthcare system, please vote for Ontario's Liberals. And together, we can change the government. There's a lot of work to do, but only Ontario's Liberals are committed to getting you a family doctor within the first 4 years of our mandate, reducing those wait times in hospitals. We have the momentum, we have the wind at our sails, but we can't make that change without your support. So once again, I'm asking everyone to come together. And when we come together, we are strong, and we can fight, and we can change the government and send Doug Ford packing. The election is on February 27th, but the advanced polls are this weekend. So I'm asking you, please be sure to get out and vote. I know it's cold. I know there's a lot of snow, but this is really important. If you want to change your life and you want to make it more affordable again, Ontario's Liberals are promising you an income tax cut. We will take the HST off your home heating and your hydro, and we will build homes that are more affordable. We will put $1,150 back in your bank account each and every year, and you will have a family doctor. So on February 27th, please, I'm asking everyone to come together, especially those who may have voted NDP in the past, to vote for Ontario's Liberals to change the government. Thank you all. Happy to take your questions.
Okay, thank you. We're happy to take your questions. One question, one follow-up. Please state your name and outlet. We'll take questions from the floor, then go over to the line.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hello.
Sharif Hassan from CP.
Yes.
My first question for you is that on this appeal to NDP voters, do you see a lot of common grounds between you and between your platform and the NDP's platform? And do you think that you will attract NDP voters by saying that the party thinks money grows on trees?
Ontario Liberals have the only viable platform that's realistic and achievable. Our number one goal is to ensure that you have a family doctor and we reduce waiting times in hospitals. We're also going to promise you a tax cut to make your life more affordable, because I ask you, is your life affordable under Doug Ford? And I already know the answer to that. And the answer is a resounding no. So we're going to make your life more affordable by putting more money back in your pocket, by removing the HST off your home heating and your hydro. So yes, it is a very strong message that will appeal to progressive voters, that we can come together, and when we come together, we can defeat the government and we can ensure that everyone will have a family doctor.
And my follow-up question is the question that you were asked last night, but you said that you were entirely focused on the debate. So that question is about the problematic and disturbing comments made by some of your candidates, including the one who is running in Oshawa, who called the Prime Minister Trudeau a gay. Yeah. And I was wondering what are your thoughts on this now, since it's been like a couple of...
You know, I've now had the opportunity to focus on what was said. Of course, yesterday I was entirely wanting to deliver the best debate possible. And you know, I understand that people can post some really terrible things on their social media, but I want to say that I condemn those statements. I don't stand for them. They don't reflect who I am. I don't think they reflect the values of the Ontario Liberal Party. And I had asked this morning for an apology, and I believe one has been issued to the Sikh community and also to the LGBTQ community as well. You managed to offend two beloved groups in one tweet, and this is completely unacceptable. It is not who I am. I don't stand for this. It is not who the Ontario Liberal Party is. He does not share our values, and I'll leave it at that.
Amazing. We'll now open it up to the line. I believe the Trillium.
Hi, good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Hi, this is Sneh with the Trillium.
Hi, Sneh.
Thanks for taking our questions. Hi, I just wanted to switch gears a bit and ask you about childcare. We haven't heard too much about that during the campaign. And I'm wondering, if elected, whether you would commit to renewing the $10 a day childcare program beyond March 2026, which is when the current agreement with the federal government is until, and whether you'd look at expanding it so there are more spaces and more access.
Yeah. Sneh, I'm a strong believer in the need for childcare so that we can get men and women back to work where they should be, contributing to our workforce, and ensure that our loved ones, their little ones, are receiving proper care in accredited, supervised childcare spaces. And yes, we need more of them. And I know the financials don't work, and I also know that Doug Ford was the last province to sign on, and the math doesn't work. So you're quite right. We need to extend the deadline, and we need to ensure that our parents here in Ontario can also enjoy $10 a day daycare like they do in other provinces. I firmly commit to $10 a day daycare for our children.
Thanks. And I'm also...
Thank you,
I'm
Sneh.
also wondering, you know, advocates, parents, and workers have long been asking for a wage grid for workers in childcare centers. This is for both early childhood educators and other staff. Would you implement one?
Yeah, we definitely need to take a look at a living wage for the people who care for our most precious commodity, our children. You know, I've said that we're going to improve we're going to compensate our family doctors, and we're going to properly compensate our nurses and our PSWs. We're going to hire more teachers. We're going to properly compensate our special ed teachers as well. And so we'll look at the early childhood working teachers, instructors as well, the ECE teachers, and those working in those childcare spaces that are earning a minimum wage today. And you know, they're caring for our most precious little ones. So let's be sure that they are compensated properly. I think I see someone waving, but you have to come to the microphone here.
We have one more question from the line.
Okay.
Hi, Bonnie. Émilie Goujon-Pelletier with Le Droit. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Bonjour.
Okay. Thank you. Just so the NDP voters are clear, when you say that you are socially progressive and fiscally responsible,
That's
what does
correct.
this mean? Does it mean you're fiscally more conservatively inclined?
No, it means that as I served as the mayor of Mississauga, I never ran a deficit. It means I balanced my books, just like every single Ontarian has to do today. What we see is a government with the highest unemployment rate, with the highest debt, and the highest deficit, who don't know how to manage money. And so my signal is that I am fiscally responsible because I always have been. We can't make promises to everyone to do everything. Whatever we earn, we spend, we put it to the greatest priorities, the priorities that will do the most good. And you know that my priorities are getting you a family doctor, reducing our wait times in our hospitals, bringing you a tax cut and taking the HST off your home heating and your hydro to make your life more affordable to the degree of $1,150 a year. And we're going to build housing that's more affordable as well, about $170,000 off the final price of a home. So we plan to make your life more affordable. But I have my priorities, and those are the things that I will accomplish.
It's been said, though, that it's been talked about that you have made the Ontario Liberal Party lean more center-right rather than your predecessors who were leaning more, center-left. So what makes you think that NDP voters would choose you as opposed to a Liberal Party that leans more left?
They'll choose me because they want a family doctor. They want lower wait times in their hospitals. And they want to live more affordably. They want to put money back in their pocket. And right now, we have the wind in our sails, but we need them. We need them if we're going to change this government, and we need to change the government and send Doug Ford packing. The man is under RCMP investigation, a criminal investigation. We're not even talking about that the leader of the other party is under criminal investigation. And he's not delivering for us. Ontario is broken. Our education system, our healthcare system are crumbling, and they don't care. As long as their rich friends and buddies are getting ahead, that's all that matters to them. Perfect. They have the wrong priorities, quite frankly, in my estimation. And anyone who shares our values and our priorities should get on board. And in that way, we can defeat this government and ensure that everyone has a family doctor.
Okay, thank you. That now concludes our press conference.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. What a great facility.